Good morning, welcome back. I'm feeling happy because it is blue skies and sun today for what feels like the first time in a very long time. I don't even remember what a blue sky looks like. So I am very pleased to see it today. It's put me in a good mood. It's put me in like a slightly more productive mood as well, which is just amazing. And I thought we could just spend a nice day together. I have pretty much just finished getting ready. I'm not going too overboard today. We are shortly heading to the garden centre for a very yummy breakfast. James and I thought we would just treat ourselves. Why not? It's a shame that Jasper can't come. It's one of the very few garden centres near us where sadly you can't take dogs like into the restaurant and into sort of the food hall area. But we won't be too long and he's actually quite tired. He's had some good exercise this morning. So yeah, we are going to go and do that. Once I get back, I made a bit of an H&M order. We have quite the haul to get through. It's actually all clothing. They had a lot of like new in spring stuff. They've got kind of like some transitional pieces as well that sort of take you from winter into spring. And I don't feel like I talk to you about sort of fashiony bits that much, but just every now and again I love to just do a big old shop and try some bits on and just enjoy it and see what I think and see how I can kind of style it up. So yeah, I think once I get back, that is what we can do together. We can open everything up, have a look, see what we think, maybe try a few bits on, and then it's going to be a nice chilled day. I can't even think if I've got anything that I need to update you on. It might come to me once I've woken up and once I've got some food inside my tummy. We are back from the garden centre. I literally have my mug waiting for me, ready for a fresh cup of tea. We picked up a couple of bits. I don't know if any of you have like a Hillier or an old Rosebourne garden centre nearby, but they do the most amazing sausage rolls. I think I took a quick clip of them when we were out. Honestly, so delicious. James always gets the pork black pudding and apple roll, which is personally my worst nightmare, but he absolutely loves it. And then the one that I always get is the chorizo and smoked paprika, and it is literally divine. So this is what we're going to have for our lunch. I'm going to pop it in the fridge for now, and I cannot wait to tuck into that. I also thought I would treat myself, and I did the little Bath Fizz pick and mix. I got loads of different ones. I think this one's like passion fruit. I got some strawberry ones, some lavender ones, a moon something, ocean mist, I think that one is. So I don't know, we'll see what they're like. I think it was 10 for like £2.50 or something, so they barely cost me anything at all, but I'm going to keep those upstairs. Maybe this evening I will have a nice bath, who knows. But I just thought I'd treat myself. I'm running a bit low on my bath bombs and I want to get back into having like some nice sort of self-care baths a bit more. So yes, I'm going to take those upstairs and pop those in the drawer in the bathroom. Hello, Fluff. What have you just thrown at me? Your Kong. I can't tell you how much this little ball of ginger fluff makes me smile. You are such a happy boy. Goodness me, that was quite the throw. Goodness me. Okay, we are back. And I have quite the pile of things to open with you. I'm going to put them down here because I'm probably, in fact, I'm definitely going to try a few bits on. And I figured I'll do it in here and then I can show you in the mirror and we can have a bit of a think as to what I keep and what I return. There's quite a few different things in here. There's some like transitional pieces. There's some that are more kind of holiday pieces. There's some that are much more casual. Excuse me. What are you doing over there? So I'm going to start with something that I pretty much planned to wear with the leggings that I've got on now, because you'll probably have seen these Adenola, the brown ones, so many times. I can't actually remember the name of the colour of these Adenola leggings that I've got. I think it might be espresso. But not long after I bought them, they seem to have just never done them again. I wanted to find a matching top, and seeing as they don't do this colour, it's been really difficult for me to try and find one. So I spotted this H&M one. It's from the Dry Move range. I got it in extra small, which is my usual size, and it's a really, really nice brown colour. It has adjustable straps, which I think is super, super useful. It doesn't have any padding inside the top, but it does have like a double layered top here, if you can see. So I guess like you could wear a bra with it if you wanted to, but it does have that extra support if you didn't want to wear a bra. And I would say the match is actually pretty close. It's not too bad. So seeing as I've already got the leggings on, I think I'll try this on first. I kind of feel like the length is going to be quite nice as well. It's not sort of super cropped. So let's have a quick look and see what we think. Okay, so this is the top. I've turned the light off because I'm trying to sort of get the most natural lighting that I can. I am wearing it with my bra just because I couldn't really be bothered to take it off. It is a slightly different colour, as you can see, but I do actually think I will keep it. I really like the length. I thought it was going to be sort of more like this length, but I actually quite like the fact that it does cover everything. It's really nice. It's a nice size. It's got some nice support here, as I said. The back is nice as well. I like that it's got the adjustable straps. I do think as well, I actually really like this material for when I'm actually wearing something a bit smarter and I feel like I want to wear a vest or a top underneath. Sometimes I find if I'm wearing like a really nice top and I need a vest, or, you know, a shirt and I need a vest underneath, sometimes I find that a normal sort of cotton vest kind of then makes it look a bit more casual again when I want like a nice sort of slightly shinier, slightly thicker material to sort of keep up with the rest of the look. Does that make any sense? So yeah, I feel like this material would be quite nice to wear underneath something as well. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to keep this one. Okay, the next piece. If only you could see what I currently have you balanced on. It is terrifying. You are on a wooden box which has a jewellery box on top of it, which has a candle on top of it, which has a coaster on top of it, to attempt to get the right angle, and this is what we're working with. Anyway, the next piece is one that I'm kind of undecided about, and it really, really depends how it looks on because it's so difficult to tell. But it's kind of like an off the shoulder but not quite off the shoulder style long sleeved top. So it kind of has this very, very wide slit neckline, which I'm assuming is going to sort of sit like this kind of thing. The only reason that I'm a bit unsure is that the sleeves are a lot shorter than I thought they were going to be. They're like half sleeves or sort of 3/4 length sleeves, and actually the length of the top I'm not sure about either. I think I was hoping it wasn't going to be like as short, but it's not the end of the world because I could wear quite high waist trousers. But yeah, I think it's the sleeves that are making me really unsure. I'm not usually a massive fan of the half sleeves, 3/4 length sleeves. But I have a couple of ideas as to how I would style this up. I think this will probably be a bit of a smarter look. So I'm going to go and grab some trousers because I have an exact pair in mind, and I'll see what I think. Okay, so this is what I was thinking. This is my idea for the look. I will say it's very inconvenient that the tag is attached on the front like this. That's just not, I don't know why you would not put it on the back unless someone's done it by mistake. I am very unsure about this. I like the neckline. I think with your hair kind of tucked behind your ears like I've done, it actually is quite nice. I think I would sort of keep pulling it down. I don't know how well it would sort of stay where it is. And the back as well, you can see is pretty much the same. I'm struggling with this, I'll be honest. If I fully let the sleeves down, this is where they sit, and that is just not doing it for me whatsoever. I am that is not for me. I would have to like basically pull them up at the elbow. The other thing that I'm not sure about is actually the material. I've tucked it in and I've sort of folded it out a little bit, because having it fully tucked in, it's just, for me, it's not the right material. I think it just doesn't, it's not the most flattering just on my body, I suppose. So I've tucked it out a little bit. I'm just, yeah, I'm really not sure. Yeah, not sure. I think this is gonna have to go back. Okay, next, I actually picked up a couple of swimming costumes. I'm not going away on like a sunny holiday until the beginning of May, which I am so excited about and cannot wait for. But I thought I'd pick up a couple of these really nice navy blue swimming costumes that I spotted. I just love to be comfortable. All I want is to be comfortable when I'm on holiday and I'm lounging around the pool. I don't want like tight bikinis. I don't want like bits all over the place. I just want a nice swimsuit that's crinkly, that's stretchy, that I can just, you know, be myself in and feel completely comfortable in, which is just my personal preference. I do have a really nice black one that is just like a single piece of crinkle material. It's stretchy, it's like one size fits all, it's brilliant. But I spotted these and I thought they'd be quite nice, and lots of you will know as well, I did get my colour analysis done, and I am a soft summer, so I've been just slowly transitioning little parts of my wardrobe to remove the black and replace it with something like navy blue or a brown. So I thought, I've had the swimsuit for a while anyway, it didn't really cost me much, I think it was like £15, and I thought, how about I maybe change it up for a navy blue one. I don't think I'm going to keep both of these. I'm going to try them both on and see which one I prefer. The first one, I can't remember the prices, but what I'll do is I'll link them below and I'll also pop the price on the screen as I'm showing you. The first one, I like that it's got this straight neckline. I really love a square neck. I like how it looks on me. I think it looks very elegant. I think it just, yeah, I really like the look of a square neckline. So I do think I'm gonna really like this. I don't know how I'm gonna find the ties at the top, but as you can see, like there's so much material here. It's really stretchy and I think I'm gonna like it. I went for extra small. And also it has got some padding in as well. It's got like a very thin layer of padding. So yeah, material up close, just in case you didn't quite catch it. But yeah, I will try this one. And then the other one is a little bit more basic. It's very similar to the black one that I had. It is literally just like a scoop back, stretchy, crinkle material, navy blue swimsuit. And also it's got, I would say maybe a slightly thicker layer of padding. Actually, it is removable, so I can show you. It's literally just got like a little bit of black padding in there, which I do appreciate. So yeah, I'm gonna see which one I prefer. This has obviously got a lower, like sort of more scoop neckline, which I might like, I might not like. I think I'm gonna prefer the square, but let's see. Okay, this is the first one. What do we think? I do like the neckline. I do think it's quite cute, and I actually do quite like the bows. I've not really touched them from how it was when it came out the packet, so I could sort of tidy them up a little bit, but I do think it's quite nice. I would definitely say if you're in between two sizes and you're unsure, then size up, because it is like a little bit tight. It's not uncomfortable tight. I'm not sure. I can't decide. I really can't decide. I think I was hoping, I'm like looking in the mirror at the same time, I think I was hoping it would be a little bit more stretchy than it is. I think the tight part is actually along the top here. I think that might be what's doing it for me. And actually there is like a bit of excess material that is totally fine, but it doesn't really know where it wants to go. It sort of gathers in one place and then like sticks there. Okay, number two, I will say straight off the bat, this took me like a quarter of the time to put on. It's much more stretchy, it's much more comfy. I like the dipped back, I think that's a really nice feature. And I think if I had to choose between the two, sorry, I'm trying to get, you can't see my face, but I'm trying to get like close to the camera so you can see the material. I think if I had to choose between the two, this is by far the most comfortable. It's quite plain, like there's nothing to it. It literally is a navy blue swimsuit. So I think, to be honest, I will probably keep this just to make a straight swap and trade it out for the black. I think this can go in the keep pile. Okay, the next piece that I have is quite different, and I spotted it on the website and I was like, I will either really like it and it will surprise me, or I really won't like it at all and I'll know straight away that I'm going to send it back. But I don't know, something was telling me to try it and I thought, why not? So it is this very, very soft, I must say, very soft and cozy and beautifully coloured, basically teddy jacket. Look at how gorgeous these colours are. I really like the buttons, I really like the piping. It's kind of like a faux suede piping. You'll see that I went for size small. I actually went for small because they didn't have extra small in my size. But looking at the size of it, I'm actually quite glad that I sized up. I would definitely recommend it. I think even for the sleeves, I'm probably glad that I sized up. It is a little cropped, and I think the hesitation is the neckline. I don't usually wear this sort of rounded neckline, and it might look silly on me, I'm not really sure. But I thought, how nice would this be for like a winter to spring transitional piece that is kind of more of a cardigan but more of a jacket. Is there a word that jardigan? No, there's not. I know that there's shacket for a shirt jacket, but I don't think there's something for like a cardigan slash jacket. This is a very interesting one. I am more torn than I thought I would be. I think I thought it was going to be a love-hate thing, but I really don't know how I feel about this. I don't know if I like it or if I don't like it. I really like it with the jeans. If I try and show you the back, I think it looks absolutely gorgeous with the jeans. I love the style of it with the jeans. I love the colour of it with the jeans. I think it, again, like it's a really nice sort of transitional piece. Oh my gosh, I really don't know. I think I'm going to need your help for this one. It's really cozy, I will say. I love the sleeve length. I can just about sort of tuck my hands in. Obviously, you could do it up if you wanted to and have like a done up jacket. I think I would wear it undone just to kind of have a peek of something coming through. You could wear it with like some really nice flats, some mules, some kind of like, again, transitional piece of footwear. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm so torn. I don't know if it's the t-shirt that I'm struggling with. I don't know if I need to sort of, I don't know, if I pull the top of the t-shirt down a bit. It's really, really difficult to say. I'm gonna have to go with your judgment on this because honestly, I don't know. Now on to the final thing. I actually left this till last on purpose because I think once I've got hair on my lip. I think once I try these on, I'm not going to take them off because they feel so soft, I can't even tell you. So it's a pair of pyjamas. I think off the top of my head, they are £27.99, which I think is quite reasonable. I think I was paying £25 for my Amazon ones. So they come in like 6 or 7 different colours, but again, I wanted to try the navy blue. I really, really loved the pink. I think there's maybe a sage green one that I want to maybe get, which I think is lovely. I was going to get the pink, and then I thought, oh, I've got like 2 pairs of pink pyjamas. I really need to slow myself down. So I went for the navy blue. The bottoms, I think, are going to be so gorgeous. They don't have a tie waist, I will say. It's literally just an elastic waist. But the bottoms, I love. I love the pipe detail. I think that's gorgeous. And I really, really like how wide they are as well. I think that's such a nice touch. Not many of my pyjama bottoms are sort of really wide. And the top, again, has some really, really nice white piping on it. It feels so comfy, it feels so stretchy, and it feels so soft. Love the pocket. Again, you've got the same piped detail on the end of the sleeve. And I just have a sneaky feeling I'm gonna fall in love with these. Oh my gosh. These are perfect. I don't think I could be more in love with these if I tried. Please excuse the mess behind me, it's getting quite bad. I've just been like chucking stuff everywhere because I don't have much daylight left, but wow. These are so comfy. They would be absolutely fine for anyone that's taller than me. I'm 5'3", but I have got the trousers like quite high-waisted, which is comfortable enough for me, but if you did wear them a bit lower down, like you could definitely get more leg length out of there. I mean, they literally touch the floor with me having them up here. Love the sleeve length. They, honestly, I wish you could feel how soft these were through the screen. Can you kind of see like how loose the fabric is, how soft the fabric is? There's literally no question. Even if all of you were to comment and say, Lyndsey, they look absolutely dreadful on you, which hopefully you won't, but I think I would have to keep them anyway. This is like undeniably, yes, this is undeniably keep. I'm going to be wearing these for the foreseeable future, and I'm going to have to get more colours. So that was my little haul. As I said, I didn't go crazy, I just got a few bits. These are staying on. Honestly, these make me want to just go downstairs, make a fresh cup of tea, go and grab my Kindle and read for the foreseeable future and just snuggle up. I am so happy with these. I thought I was going to struggle not having a tie, but actually they're the perfect stretch, but they're also like the perfect tightness that I don't need a tie. It's absolutely fine. I love them. Anyway, I have made a complete and utter mess on the floor, so I'm going to get these bits put away. I can't believe how dark it's got. It was so light this morning, and all of a sudden the clouds have come out to play and they are not messing around. There is a very, very fluffy little ball that I have just spotted on the sofa. Hello. Hello, sweetie. Are you having a midday snooze? He's so tired out today, I don't even know why. Oh, bless him. He will be having his next haircut very soon. He has got very, very hairy and fluffy. His hair is so long. We made a bit of a mistake for his first haircut appointment because he had the first one done. You have to book dogs' haircuts so insanely far in advance, unless you kind of go to like a pet shop and you pay an extortionate amount of money for them to have a haircut, which we were just not willing to do. So we basically pre-booked his like his next haircut when we booked the first one. We thought that it was going to be a lot longer than it has been, like until he needed to get his next cut. We thought we would maybe go like 10 to 12 weeks, and that would be kind of how often he would need to have a cut. But honestly, it needs to be like 8 weeks max, we've realised, because he just gets so long. But anyway, I am going to leave him alone and stop pestering him and let him have a little snooze. And I think I'm going to head downstairs and make myself a cup of tea. A few chapters of my book are done. I have been using these new headphones. I was going back and forth about getting some for so long because I thought I might actually really going to use headphones, but I'm so glad that I got them. Got them on Amazon. I'll link them below because I think they were maybe like £31 on sale, which I thought was quite good. But the main reason that I wanted to get these, sorry James, is that in the evening when I'm trying to read my book, I really struggle with distractions. Like I struggle with having background sound, I struggle with having the TV on, I struggle with like people talking, and I feel really bad just constantly saying to James like, can you turn it down, can you turn it down, can you turn it down? And he's one of those people that will like have something playing on TV, but then he'll also like start watching things on his phone, and I'm like, I don't understand how you do it, but that's just him. If that's what he wants to do, fine. But I purposely searched for obviously some nicely coloured headphones, which of course I managed. I found some cute little beige ones, but also I wanted some that were obviously soundproof, so that even if I didn't want to play any music whilst I was reading or like listening to something, it would at least block out all of the sound around me, and these do that so well. I am really impressed with them. They are Soundcore ones. What have I even been reading recently? So I can't really say much about it, but basically started reading Onyx Storm, which is the 3rd book in the Empyrean series, aka Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. And yeah, the 3rd book came out on Tuesday and I literally ate it up in less than 3 days. And it was a big book. I think it was about 530 pages, which sounds even more when I tell you that it was a hardback size and it was a really small font. So it was quite a heavy book, but it is up there. Like, it was 5-star for me. It was absolutely brilliant. It was everything that I love in a book. The plot was amazing. It is definitely the best book in the series by far, and I absolutely devoured it. It was so good. Yeah, I finished that a couple of days ago. I have started reading a romance in between. It's the 2nd book in the Grace Riley series. Again, I'm really bad with like knowing the names of series if it's not the name of the 1st book, but it's the 2nd book that I said I wanted to read after First Down. So I'm reading Breakaway by Grace Riley. I have a fresh cup of tea that I've been drinking and very much enjoying. James has been out for most of the day. He's been out at football, but he'll be home soon. I think it's probably going to be a dinner for one, because normally when he's out at football he ends up having like the biggest lunch in the world. Don't blame him. And then he doesn't really want to eat anything when he gets back. So I'm going to be cooking a dinner for one tonight, which is totally fine. It's just going to be a very, very chilled Saturday evening. We have lots to watch on the TV, and I was kind of thinking, because I've put like a bit more makeup on today, I was thinking maybe we could do a bit of like an updated nighttime routine. I don't have loads of different changes and updates that I've made, but I do have a couple of bits that I've been trying / want to try that have come in the post recently, so I thought we could do that together as well. So yeah, I think this vlog is probably going to be quite like afternoon evening heavy because I skipped out half the day, but yeah, we'll catch up and do that a bit later. Okay, dinner is done and I was really lazy and basically made a pizza because I just couldn't be bothered. It was nice and simple and it's exactly what I needed. If you're wondering what on earth is behind me, all will be revealed eventually. I'm doing a little bit of work with a brand, and it's going to involve like a bit of a spring garden refresh, and I'm so excited, but I basically need to wait for a sunny day so that I can go out and do it. So I have like a big trellis thing behind me that actually has a planter down at the bottom. We are all settled down. I have a very sleepy little puppy next to me. I have just quickly finished a book that I was reading, and James and I are now, armed with the rest of the pack of bourbons, going to carry on watching The Night Agent. We're watching season 2. We watched season 1 when it first came out and we absolutely loved it. So we've started season 2. We're on episode 6. I have no idea how many episodes there are. I'm not enjoying the 2nd season as much as the 1st season. Would you agree?
I think it's pretty good.
But is it as good as season 1?
I can't remember season 1.
No. It's got better. A couple of episodes in, I was like, I'm not sure, and it has got better. If anyone else is watching it, you'll have to let me know. But if you haven't watched any of it, you must go and watch season 1 because it was absolutely brilliant. Like, we have been so excited for season 2 to come out. So yeah, I've got my trusty bourbons and we're gonna settle down and watch The Night Agent.
Jasper's excited.
Jasper's very excited. He's absolutely thrilled at the prospect. He's so sleepy. Bless him. He's just absolutely crashed. Whoa, the TV screen's just gone very blue. I look like I'm in a spaceship. Anyway, let's get The Night Agent on. I can't wait to watch this. Any other good TV recommendations as well, leave them in the comments, because once we've watched this, we're going to have run out of things to watch, because The Traitors is finished now as well, which is just wild, and I relished every second of it. I loved it. So yeah, we're not going to have anything to watch after this. So we are actually heading to bed a lot later than I expected. It's actually 10:30, which for us is so late to be going to bed. So I probably look incredibly tired. But as promised, I thought we could just do a little nighttime routine together. Hopefully the lighting in here is not as atrocious as it looks for me. I actually got sent in the post a few goodies from a brand that is completely new to me, but since having done some research, I'm actually very interested to give a go. So it's called Ella & Joe, and they actually sent me, they have not asked me to mention this whatsoever, I'm very intrigued. They've sent me a few little goodie bits. There's a couple of bits that I'm not going to try just yet because my skin is having a bit of a moment, and I just want to be very careful and not like overload myself and just go a bit crazy with the skincare products. However, firstly, I really like this like knit. I think that's a really good idea, and I think I'm going to use this for when I kind of do like a proper exfoliation. I've had it for quite a while. I have the Fruitizyme like peel / exfoliator from Beauty Pie. I don't use it very often just because, again, I don't really want to irritate my skin. My skin can be kind of sensitive, but when I do, you end up with like loads of like tiny little grains of it everywhere, and I don't like getting them into my normal sponges. So I think I'm going to keep that for when I do, for when I use that. I also got, which again, I'm not going to use now, but I am going to pop it into the cupboard, the 3-in-1 Hyaluronic Skin Mist Hydrate Plump Set. Quite intrigued about that one, so that is going to go up in the cupboard. And then the one that I want to try this evening is the Melt the Day Away Cleansing Balm. I love the Clinique one, I love the Elemist one. I have like a tiny amount of my Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm left, so this has actually come at a good time. It's really nice packaging actually, feels quite luxury, and I like the branding on the top as well. And I literally haven't even had a look at this. Apply to dry skin, use fingertips to massage over the face and eyes. Remove using a soft, damp cloth. I'm always scared about doing it on my eyes. I'm okay with my skin, but I'm never 100% sure. I think I'm probably gonna use my normal eye makeup remover for my eyes, but I will try this on my face, definitely, and see what I think of it. So I'm gonna pop it to the side. Hairband in, because I've just dry shampooed my hair and I have no intention of washing it tomorrow, so we need this hair to last another day. I also, because I have such a thing about getting like water running down my arms, I just absolutely hate it, I also use these little wristbands, which James finds absolutely hilarious. He says it looks like I'm preparing to go and play in like a sporting, like a tennis match or something, I don't even know. But they are so good because they catch all of the water. So I will use my normal eye makeup remover, which I think I'll use first. I literally repurchase this all the time. I don't know if I'll ever not use it. It's just so gentle, and I'm so conscious of like rubbing my eyes with things that might irritate my eyes. So this is the Nivea Extra Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. It's really affordable. It's like £3 something from Boots. I always buy it in bulk. I currently have 2 in my cupboard because whenever it's on offer, which is actually quite often, I just pick up some more. And then I literally have on my bath rack my little pot of cotton pads. So I'm just going to grab one of these, literally cover the cotton pad in my eye makeup remover, and then literally I will like hold it on my eyelashes for a few seconds and then just really slowly like wipe it off rather than scrubbing. I try not to scrub where I can. So I'm going to do that now. It means I have to take my contact lenses out, so I am not going to have the best vision once these have come out. Okay, eye makeup is off. I'm literally just going to use this to give my eyebrows a little bit of a scrub as well, because I have some gel on there, some pencil on there, and that is done. Let's give this Melt the Day Away Cleansing Balm a go. It's quite solid. This is what it looks like inside. Feels like, you know when you start a new lip balm for the first time and you have to like, I'm just gonna put some on my cheeks. It's hard to tell how much you need until you kind of start. It's definitely melting away my makeup. I don't know if you can see here, but it's definitely like lifting the foundation and the concealer that I've got on. I did have some powder on as well. I have to say, it does smell nice. I've got a Fresh Face Halo. These are absolutely brilliant. I literally have one for at least every day of the week. Next, I'm going to use my actual cleanser. You will probably know this by now. I absolutely love and worship the Illumia cleansers. They are just so good. They're so like gentle and they just feel really nice to use. I love them, and they don't have like much of a fragrance. It's just a really nice gentle cleanser. This is the Sensicalm Gentle Face Cleanser, specific for sensitive skin. I don't really have super sensitive skin, but I just find that I want something as gentle and as calming as possible. The product comes out like this, so it's literally like a cream when it comes out. It almost feels like you're rubbing in a moisturiser but with water. It's really soft. Skin is clean. Now, usually as well, if I have got a full face of makeup, I'll actually cleanse twice as well. So I'm not going to on this occasion because I used the cleansing balm. So the actual cleanser kind of worked as my second cleanser. But whichever way you do it, I always try and do it twice, because in my head, like the first one, the majority of what it's doing is removing your makeup, whereas the second cleanse is actually cleansing your skin. So that's always what I try and stick to. Now, in terms of what I will use next, I try and basically switch between a couple of different treatments that I put on my face just at night time. One of them being an Illumia serum, which is the clarifying serum. It's really, really good if you suffer from breakouts. I can't even tell you how good this is. It is absolutely brilliant. It tends to come out to play when I'm having like a hormonal breakout or I'm having a stress breakout, because my skin responds a lot to stress. So this comes out and it is absolutely brilliant. I'm not going to use it tonight because I did use it, I think I used it this morning actually, or maybe yesterday. But what I am going to use is, again, a new product that I've been trying that I am getting along really well with. It's the Medicate Crystal Retinol. You can get lots of different strengths of this, so it entirely depends on where you are in your retinol journey. If you've never used retinol before, you can go for like number 1, or there might even be less than 1, which is like the lowest strength. I use number 3, which for me is absolutely perfect. It's not too strong, but it does enough, and I actually see a noticeable difference. When I use this, I wake up the next morning, I literally use 1 pump. This is how it looks. I literally use 1 pump, and when I get up in the morning and I go to do my morning skincare, I can just tell that I've used it. Like, I look at my skin and I'm like, my skin looks quite nice this morning. Every single time, literally without fail. I don't use it every day. I tend to use it 2 to 3 times a week, so kind of every other day. Once that's gone on, it's still important that I use a moisturiser. So again, I go between a couple of different products. Usually if I use the retinol, because retinol is doing all sorts of magic, I'll go in with quite a basic moisturiser. I'm kind of going between at the moment the Illumia Hydrolite Facial Moisturiser. So again, another fab product in the Illumia range. If I've just used the clarifying serum, then it can be quite drying. So I do like to use like a super moisturising face cream. So I actually then use the Elemis Superfood Midnight Facial. And honestly, this is like heaven in a tub. I'm going to have to show you, even though I'm not going to use it. I don't have a huge amount left. The smell of this, I can't even tell you how good it smells. It smells like I want to eat it. It smells like berries, which is really weird. When I first smelt it, I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about this. But it actually smells amazing. And as it says on the tin, Midnight Facial, it literally like covers your skin in moisture, and it's just amazing. But for this evening, I'm going to go with Illumia. A couple of pumps of that. I've just completely messed up my skincare cupboard. And that is literally everything. I will put my hair up in a bun. I literally tighten like a loose bun on top of my head, and then let everything soak in. Let everything work as it needs to, and that is pretty much it. I am going to head to bed now. Thank you ever so much for spending the day with me. I hope you enjoyed the H&M haul. Please do let me know what you think about the teddy jacket, because I am so unbelievably torn. I do not know what to do. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the vlog. And maybe next week I will start the video with a bit of a morning routine as well, so we can do a nighttime routine and then a morning routine. I think that would be quite nice. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.